Doesn't look like it's live. Oh my goodness. Not again. I promise you I was live yesterday. I promise. But for some reason it did not show up. Let's see here. Been on for a whole minute. I gotta go back. Can't go back. Alrighty. It's actually working. Woohoo! Celebration! Starting the week with gratitude. If you saw my last video, excuse me. I was half awake or half asleep. But if you didn't see it, it's okay. So, every time it's Sunday and I'm starting the week with gratitude, I'm always amazed at how quickly the time has passed that I'm now saying first Sunday in August. Of course, on the 1st of August, I did say some gratitude. So now we continue the gratitude with first Sunday, and we always start the week with gratitude. So thank you for joining me. How's your start of the week going? I hope it's going well, and I hope you're appreciating what you have, that you are able to start the week with gratitude. A little bit of adjusting here and here. I may have just cancel that. Okay, I think we're fine. Yeah. Okay. So we start the week with gratitude as part of our growth mindset. What are you grateful for? I have a lot to be grateful for. For one thing, I'm here in good health. I had been nursing a pain in my left leg for some time, and I'm happy to say that I'm grateful that the pain has reduced significantly. So thankful for that. Grateful for workshop we had yesterday for AI for business owners. Went very well, was well received, and planning to do more on AI. Yes, AI is definitely here to stay, so keep an eye out. I'll be sharing more on that. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for a roof over my head, clothes to wear, air to breathe, food on my table. So much to be grateful for. What are you grateful for? I would like to know. And the lesson for today has to do with problems. I do not know anybody who's alive who does not have some problem or the other. Although I like to refer to problems as challenge, a challenge, one challenge or the other. But there's a way in which you can handle problems when they come along. And I will share with you some suggestions, some ideas. This is a way, it's not the way. A way that you can consider facing problems when they come. Of course, starting with gratitude. So the first thing is, when it comes to recognizing problems. Great leaders usually recognize a problem in the following sequence. And we're talking about problem management. This is the sequence. Before it happens, they already sense there's something going on. That's the mark of a true leader. They sense it before it happens. So they have intuition. The second thing is they begin looking for it and asking questions. Looking for it in the sense that they're not looking for it to happen, but they can, because they can sense, they begin to say, okay, so this is where we may face a challenge. That's what I mean by looking for it. It's not looking for it like poking your nose, but looking for it in the sense of these are certain things that could happen to cause us a problem. So we're preparing ahead of time. And by asking questions, you are creating curiosity. The third way is beginning to gather data. So collecting data regarding this problem, because they're processing it. Sometimes it may take a long time to get back to you. They're processing the information. That is the mark of a true leader, a good leader. Fourth is problem has happened. They see it. They share their feelings and findings with a few trusted colleagues, and that's communicating. The fifth is they define the problem. That could be by writing it down, making a note of it. I like mind mapping. Mind mapping is a great way to lay things down when you're facing a challenge. 6, they check their resources. How do we deal with this situation we're in? Check our resources. And then finally, they make a decision. I think one of the biggest challenges people have is decision making. And I face that sometimes too. We're going to be traveling, and I needed to book our car. And it took me too long, over an hour. And when I finally decided on what to do, I was thinking, why did it take me so long to decide on what to do? Some of us take a long time to process information, and I happen to be one of them in some situations. But nevertheless, leaders make a decision, and that's what leadership is about, decision making. Because great leaders are seldom blindsided, because they see it coming. They're sensing all those 7 things I talked about, from intuition, curiosity, processing, communicating, writing, evaluating, and then leading. So they're always looking for signs and indicators that will give them insight into the problem ahead and their odds of fixing it. So they treat problems like the potential trespasser of a farm who read the sign on a fence. If you cross this field, you better do it in 9.8 seconds. The bull can do it in 10 seconds. So you better be fast. So pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention when something is feeling off. Pay attention to your intuition and follow up when something comes across your attention. All right, my friends. Gosh, I wish I could do this time every day, every time. It's been great. I'll work on an earlier start tomorrow, because tomorrow I better do it quickly, because tomorrow we're traveling. So yes, so tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, I will probably be somewhere different, but I'll still be doing my daily lives. I won't have to borrow a time zone. I'll actually be in a different time zone. That's funny. Okay, that's enough jokes for today.